Triangles and wedges. So we've seen reversal patterns, continuation patterns, and now triangles and wedges. So why it's not in either continuation or reversal, it's because it can actually be both. It depends on the context. So let's look first, what is a wedge? So basically a wedge is sort of a triangle, but when both lines are converging. So exactly like this. So that's a falling wedge, and a rising wedge will be the exact same, but going back up. So let's draw it. That would be a rising wedge. Bam. And we can see here and here. So these are wedges, and then there's triangles. So there's three types of triangles. Symmetrical triangles, so it basically makes a symmetric triangle. Ascending triangle, which has a flat top, and then descending triangles, which has a flat bottom. So you need to know that usually, well, it was mainly before, ascending triangles tend to break to the upside. Why? Because basically the movement of an ascending triangle is that the price, so the buyers here are pushing the price higher and the sellers are keeping at the same rate. So it will usually break to the upside. Same with the descending triangle, it will usually break to the downside. However, many traders started to trade it the other way. So when it breaks this way, they also trade it. So that also works. So it works in both ways, but I would put more pressure on the pattern when it breaks on the flat side. And symmetric, it can break in both. So let's look at it in on real trading. So I had a wonderful trade 2 months ago with this lovely wedge. So let's look at it. I had here and something like this. Yep, that was the wedge. So you can see there a nice falling wedge. That's between both. Broke, and basically the MPO, because every pattern basically has an MPO, it will be the length of that, the large side of the wedge, so from the top to the bottom straight. So let's look how that went. Bam, straight up to here. You can see that was a wonderful trade. It was like 2 months ago. I made really good profit on it because I had a really tight stop loss and I was targeting all the way up here. So yeah, so that's a falling wedge. Now let's try and spot triangles. So here we've got an ascending triangle, which, as I was saying before, did not actually break to the upside, but to the downside. And so that was the MPO right here. And it got respected really well, went straight back down to here, which was also a support zone. So we've got a triangle here. Here we can also see a triangle on Euro Yen. So let's draw it. That was our triangle. So nice looking triangle with the MPO, which was that length. Let's look at it. Bam, reached it, which was support also. So these are rising wedge, falling wedge, symmetrical triangle, ascending and descending triangles. So really good tool to use. And we'll see in the next videos how we basically trade them with take profits, stops, all of that, entry orders. And personally, I trade a lot of wedges because usually, many times you can see falling wedges or rising wedges with a bullish or bearish divergence. We'll see what that is. And these often make really nice trades, and I've profited a lot from wedges. So yeah, these are triangles and wedges.